you guys, we got a special episode today. I told y'all we was going to bring one special episode. So, Shay, what else?
I mean, if you haven't got the hints, right? Right? Come on now. We talking about sports, football, and fashion, because not only are we fashion girlies, but we are sports girlies as well. So we are so excited that not only is this a special episode, but of course we had to have a special guest for the special episode. So we're going to go ahead and let our special guest introduce herself.
Hi, all. Yeah, so I am Shauna Leo Markham, the Nifty Thrifty Diaries. I go by. I'm trying to shorten it for TNT Vintage. I'm born and raised 4th generation from San Francisco, and my family has been season ticket holders since the Kezar days. So I grew up going to Candlestick. Like, we went rain or shine. We didn't have a choice. So I'm very fortunate enough to have been to so many games. I'm a huge 49er fan, and yeah, born and raised in the native.
Yeah, we
Rare.
all are big
Yes.
Niner fans,
Huge.
like diehards.
Huge.
So this is so awesome to have her here. Like,
Yes.
amazing. And then why not add fashion into it, you know?
Exactly.
So we football fashion, sports fashion. I mean, win-win.
Win.
So Shay, both of you guys, I'm asking both of y'all this question. What made you become a football fan?
So for me, my grandfather made me become a football fan, like diehard 49ers fan. I actually have his jersey on, which is Jerry Rice. And I'm like loving this because this is like, it is vintage, and my grandfather wore it and he passed it down. But he's a huge sports fan. So I follow all the sports that he follows. So that is why and how I became into sports and into football, my grandfather.
Okay. How about you?
I would say my grandparents also. We spent every Sunday. Our family had 10 season tickets between like my uncles and the whole family, and we parked at the same spot every tailgate. And it was the only time that our family like really ever truly gathered and had a meal together. So it was like our Sunday family day. So yeah, my grandparents brought that all together too.
So I remember always watching football. Mind you, my birthday is in football season. I even had a couple of Super Bowls on my birthday. So all I remember is football coming up and just connecting with my birthday. But we was a football house. My stepfather was in the Niners. My dad was in the 49ers. And then we from San Francisco, Fillmore. So we didn't have no choice. We had to be a Niner fan. So yeah. And I just remember like us going to Candlestick, getting dragged, super freezing to death. Rain, like you said, like
rain and shine.
it did not matter. We there. So yeah, it's just really a lot of good memories with football for me.
Going the back way into Candlestick.
Yeah, sneaking in. I hope I don't go to jail. No, I'm just playing. Okay. Okay. So, hey, Shay, how has the jerseys changed in design and significant over the years in football culture?
So the jerseys definitely started out as more functional. So it was about durability and identification. So you can identify the players, of course. And then it like started shifting into fan merchandise and symbols, so you can kind of have like that sense of loyalty and identity with your team. And so designs became more like fashion forward and with better fabrics, cuts, and details. So now jerseys kind of operate as this like cultural tie to different eras and moments. And yeah, so they sit at that intersection of sport, streetwear, and personal style. I love a good jersey.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like you do so much with it. Love jerseys. Okay.
So Mo, what are some stylish ways for fans to wear team jerseys on game day?
So I would say you do a lot of stuff. For me, you know, being a 49er fan, it is very cold in San Francisco. Well, when we was coming up, it was very cold. Santa Clara is different, But I would say do a lot of layering, long shirts, vests. You do a jean jacket or something on top. But also, I love like now that we're in the era of revamping stuff.
Yes.
And I revamp stuff all the time when it came to the Niners games and just going to any sports game. I like to revamp stuff. If I'm cutting it up, I'm cropping it, stuff like that. But I would say a lot of layering. You could do a long, cute coat. You could keep it very feminine. You could color block with your jersey and make everything, like skinny jeans, like boots, do a very much so like a beautiful coat, and then do your jersey, but crop it or something like that. Like change it up, have fun. So yeah, I would say long sleeves under your jersey. You can do your vest, like a vest jacket, so it could be either jean or it could be a puff jacket. I would say puff when you in the cold, because
Right.
it's very cold out here. Well, not no more. Let's go back, but not no more. But some games, I guess, in New York, different places like that, they have like it's cold. What else? Bottoms, you could do ripped up jeans, skinny jeans with boots. A lot of layering. I would say a lot of layering, a lot of leggings, skirts. You could do a short jean skirt, do a Canadian cowboy, or it's a Canadian tuxedo. Canadian tuxedo, and then add the jersey on top. So you could just have fun.
There's so many ways you can style a jersey.
Yeah. So just have fun.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Shauna, we did want to have like a general question before we get into the details of things. So, at what point did sports style become fashion to you, not just something you wore to the game?
So I think that, I was going through a divorce and I've been trying to save my house. And I literally started selling my own starter jackets off of my back because, as we know, Niner jackets, we have some of the truest fans out of all the teams.
Absolutely.
And they're truly investments. Like our jackets will always maintain their value and go up. And so I just started my family has an old bar since 1937 in Noe Valley, San Francisco, old dive bar. And I'd be bartending and just started wearing my jackets, and people were like, hey, can I buy that off of you? And I'm like, yes, I need to pay my phone bill. Please do. And now it just has blown up. My little rack of having 3 jackets has now turned into a full-on rack of where I'm literally just trying to save my house and pay my bills, going from a dual to a single income. And I fell in love with it. Yeah. I think it's the memories of finding jackets that have little history in them, of finding a Super Bowl ticket. I have found bags of drugs. I have found money. I have found bus, literally. And I guess it really started too was that a lot of my pieces come from my customers at my bar. They're like, oh my God, I have a whole dresser filled with Super Bowl shirts from the 80s. I'm like, oh. So I started buying my client, my customers' clothes. I'm like, can I come to your house and buy your entire closet? Or when my friend's grandparents passed away, I'm like, let me buy all your clothing, please. And so it's bringing those memories back of those things that were hidden in the back of the closet. And they're so much better quality than what we have now.
Yes.
I'm not going to wear Shein.
Yeah. This is
that
true.
fast fashion is changed the game, and I've bought a piece and then it deteriorates.
Yes.
So yes.
Yes, I love that.
I think that's amazing. It's like taking old memories and turning them into new, because whoever buys it now, it's like they're going to create new memories. And so it's beautiful.
Yeah. One of my most recent jackets, literally the girl bought it last week and pulled up a picture of her uncle wearing it. One of the jackets.
Oh, wow.
She goes, I've been looking for this jacket. So it's bringing that nostalgia and those memories of this is the one that my aunt that passed away, and people DM me all the time, can you find me this piece? So now I've turned into a stylist.
Yeah. And the memories too, psychologically, it helps you, a common thing. You kind of have I know music for sure. If you listen to old music, it gives you, so I'm sure clothes does that as well.
Absolutely.
Because I have I have a picture of my dad, and he has a 49er hat on. And so I bought the hat, which was crazy. And my cousin gave me the picture, and I'm like, I just bought this hat. This is so crazy. So I blinged it out. I gotta bling this out. And then I took a picture and then I have it side by side with my dad. Oh. So, but yeah, I mean, just having those type of memories, it just bring you so much joy. Yeah. So I love that. Oh, wow. I love it. Okay. Shay, what historical impact has WAGs had on fashion trends into the football community?
I love this question. And first, I'm going to define a WAG just in case people do not know. So WAG stands for Wives and Girlfriends of Professional Athletes. Mm-hmm. I know people always get the wife part, and it's the girlfriend part for the G. Mm-hmm. And so historically, like, they brought visibility and glamour to the sidelines and stands, and then they helped shift the game style from casual fan wear to aspirational fashion. And they really popularized luxury, tailored, and statement looks connected to the football culture. And so they really became like the early influencers before social media kind of formalized that. So the WAGs, that's where you go to. You look for their fashion. Yeah. You know, especially when it comes to the sports fashion.
I agree. I definitely agree.
So, Mo, how can WAGs incorporate high fashion into their casual game day outfits?
Okay. So I feel like it's different types of looks for WAGs when when they're at the football game. So it's either like the athletes wear type of look where it's like the jersey, cute leggings with boots and a oversized jacket, something like that. Or it could be where she's sophisticated and she's high fashion. So I wanted to do like a high fashion type of look. So I did a blazer and I added a lot of amazing like brooches and pins and all this stuff.
I love it.
And I actually just made this YSL, so it's on my page thing off of a makeup palette. But I put like different stuff in here, pins, all that stuff. And I feel like they go for more of that to kind of change it up, but it's high fashion because that's what's in trend right now. So I have all black on, and then I have, not right now, but I have, I did a gold purse and then gold shoes. So I feel like they go towards that look as well. So it's very like high fashion. So you can do designer purses. I have Louis Vuitton earrings on. A Louis Vuitton purse, clutch, stuff like that. I feel like they go a little bit of everything because that is fashion. They want to change it up. They want to give it eye-catching moment. So, yeah. So that was my inspo today. So I wanted to do it that way.
We love that. So, Shauna, what first drew you to collect vintage 49ers jackets and clothing?
I would say I just grew up always having pieces from my grandparents too. Like a lot of my clothing that I have was wearing my Papa shirt and wearing my anything that my grandparents gave me or grew up wearing. And my mom luckily saved a lot of it as I was growing up. So I have like my kid satin, like the satin jacket from when I was a kid. And I will never, ever sell any pieces that are from my family because I'm like, my papa wore this.
Yes.
So that I've always, every game going, I always wore a vintage jacket. And it wasn't until now that I realized like just how amazing the quality is compared to. And then seeing like the new golds. I just can't do the new golds. And I'm like, it stands out too much. So I just always go back to wearing my vintage jackets.
I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. Because the jacket that you were selling, the one with the 49 to go, when you remember I was telling you, I was asking you about that one. So I have one. My ex-boyfriend bought me that jacket because I wanted it so bad, but I wanted a vintage one, but he didn't know how to get it. So he got me that one. I was so happy. I started crying. Don't judge me. I was boo-hooing over that jacket because I wanted it so bad because I had one when I was younger and I don't know what happened to it. So I was crying anyway.
It's all nostalgia. It's all
right.
Like, yeah.
So, but I will say I hate the gold. It's too bright. Like that like metallic is cool. Like it's good because it has that look. But it's a metallic that's not a good metallic. No. But I love the soft gold on it, and it's like a perfect gold for that like bomber type of look, that jacket. But the vintage one is way better. It's, when they make it, and they know what they were doing. So
exactly.
I agree. Okay. How did scarves and hats become symbols?
So scarf started out again as more of like a practical item. You know, when it's cold in certain stadiums, you wear it. And then it kind of adopted the team colors and logos. So again, it gives you that sense of belonging and your loyalty to your team. And so it also became more affordable and a visible way for fans to publicly show allegiance. So over the time, they just shifted from like this utility to ritual and traditional wear for the communities. You know, when you have your scarf on representing your team, we gonna see you in the bleachers, in the stadium. Oh, we know who you represent.
Yeah.
You know, oh, we don't like them colors.
I remember I got my beanie snatched off by, I think it was a Raiders fan. Snatched my beanie
Oh, the Raider
off.
fans can be intense.
Yeah.
You
And
know.
then he didn't know. I think he was just drunk, but my guy friend got that hat back quick. We gonna leave that for another story. But anyway. Okay.
So Mo, what trendy accessories can enhance a football fan's outfit while showing team pride?
I think I made the right one. Okay, that's 3, right? Okay, so what I did was I did this. I'm gonna answer this one different. So yes, you do the beanies and all that stuff, but I also feel like the brooches and the pins and all that stuff, adding that onto your hats, your scarves, change it up, and you also will be very much so into the trend right now. So it was this guy. I saw it was like a meme, and so he had drove up to the stadium. And he was all decked out in his 49er stuff. And he saw at the Levi Stadium, he saw the Seahawks. And he was like acting like he was throwing up. But it was his hat was so dope. All I could see, the thing was funny. I'm laughing, but I'm like, yo, hat. So I'm like zooming into the picture. But he had pins that he got over the years onto his hat. But it was so dope to like add that to his thing. So I feel like, yeah, of course we're doing scarves. Of course we're doing hats, beanies, all those things. But add things to your look will be so dope. So your old pins and brooches and all that stuff you get over the years for 49ers, like how you said you had a diamond out 49er pin. Those type of things add, a little something to your accessories. So I wanted to change the question up a little bit, but, add some bling to your accessories is cool too.
So, Shauna, what do you look for when identifying authentic vintage 49ers apparel? And then after that, we would love to hear some of the wax that you are looking at in fashion.
Yeah, so it's really important to look at labels. I have been studying the starter labels, the pro player labels, Wilson labels, and learning what eras they come from and that they were created in the 60s. These were created in the 70s. Like you can literally easily Google starter labels and find out what year they came from. That's really important. Also the quality, checking if it's embroidered, checking that gold color. And also, I would say it's just the labels is what identifies everything. Even Chalkline, I learned. Shout out to Sideline Archives, who you need to connect with the historical aspect.
Okay, yes.
He taught me that all chalk lines have a birthday tag. So inside the jacket, you can find out when it was made. And I'm like, oh my God, this is July 1990.
Yeah, that's really
that
cool.
gets so excited. And then people now are coming to me like, hey, this is my birthday. Can you find me a jacket made in my birth month? And I'm like, oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
learning the labels, I would say is most important. And then, the wags. I mean, Claire Kittle is my favorite.
Yes.
I've been a huge fan of the wives of the Niners from when our boys weren't doing well.
Yeah.
And I made it a point to tell her, I'm like, us natives love the wives because you guys are the MVPs too.
Absolutely.
Like when we were losing, Kristen Juszczyk started off season and just started making her designer clothes.
Yeah.
And I started watching her. And before she blew up, I reached out to her to be like, can you help me? Like, can you cut up one of my grandpa's jackets? And then Taylor Swift happened and she went off the off season, literally. But the wives, I love looking at their fashion. Tori Pearsall's girlfriend, she is super cute. She's bringing back the Y2K, like, straight 2000s look. Olivia Kuplo, obviously, like she really started wearing vintage jackets too. And Hannah Sand, she's girlfriend of Dee Winters, is really cute. And because the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, and I was watching her before, Tori Gibson, she is Antonio Gibson, the running back from the Patriots, girlfriend. I'm sorry, wife. She is watching their fashion. And I think it comes back to going like when you're in high school and you're rooting on your boyfriend that might be on the football team and you start blinging out a shirt. It's like, that's what they're doing. They just do it at home with their Cricut, and they're designing their own clothes and wearing it to the games, and that's been really awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, inspired me to start sewing and customizing my own clothing.
Yeah, we got to get together.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's your favorite wag, Shay?
Well, I mean, Shauna took some of mine. So, but just again, a special shout out to Claire Kiddo and Kristen Juszczyk. They're like always, I'm always like obsessed. It's fine. I do want to kind of outside of football, give it to an OG wag, which is Victoria Beckham.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Like, and then I'm loving Simone Biles, especially because she's petite. And I think it's great to show off like petite styles. And so that's who I'm agreeing.
Yeah. I love Simone Biles. I like Claire Kiddo because I just love her. And 85 is my birth year. So every time when I see 85, I'm like 85. Also, too, 49ers won the Super Bowl that year. And it was 5 days before I was born. So it was January 20th, and I was born 5 days later. And I think they beat the Bears. So the 85 is a big one for me, especially because we love the 49ers. So it's just, So every time I see 85, I just know for a fact, I'm like, we're going to get a Super Bowl. Like, we're going to get a Super Bowl. That 85 just remind me of, like, just our legacy. So I love her. But it is also, I cannot remember her name, but she is a plus size, and she's starting to go into making her stuff. And I think her guy is on the Bears. But I will put the information below. But she is amazing, and I found her on TikTok. And she's a plus size, and I love that because it's good to see like all sizes, shape, how you said boutique and stuff like that, just in fashion. Because I think sometimes we have different body types, and we don't think that we could wear certain stuff. So, and we can, and it doesn't matter what your shape. Tall, little, short, whatever, you can look amazing with your shape. It's how you proportion it out. So I just wanted to bring that up. But I'll put the information because I do not remember her name.
Yes.
But she was a beautiful girl, and her boyfriend or husband was playing for the NFL. So hi, you guys. So this part we're gonna do a show and tell. I'm gonna show some stuff that I do in my brand, and then we're gonna have Shayna do some stuff for her brand. It's TNT, right?
Yeah, TNT
Vintage. So that's what we're gonna do. Shay is gonna hand off my items. We love Shay. Okay, so I'm gonna do some stadium bags that I own, and this is more of me being a stylist too and a designer. So I bought this from a designer in San Francisco at Lovers Lane. And it's a cute bag. It's a good stadium bag as well. And then this is a Coach bag. So more designer, more clean, polished. I put some charms and stuff on there to say game day. And then this is a backpack. So if you want to put some food or something in there, more of a big bag. So I have those. And this is good to change it up and don't do like a little simple bag, but just, you want some cute stuff to be stylish. So, and then this is a jersey that I did for, and it's Black History Month, so I want to show this. But I put some embellishments on it. I did sleeves. I painted out the stripes for Kaepernick, take it a knee. And then I cropped it, so I made it shorter for a client of mine. And then, because I have vintage as well, this is an old jersey that somebody gave me. And it's a young. This is actually my oldest piece that I have in my vintage stuff. And then I revamped a 49ers coat. And so I'm still not done with it. I am going to ruche it so it can have like a gather and it can kind of stench in. So I'm excited for this coat. But I put patches, pins, all the good stuff that we're into right now for the trends. And that's it.
Don't we just love all those pieces? Okay, we cannot wait for the finishing product from Mo. With that said, of course, we had to make sure that Shauna showed us some of her favorite pieces in her collection. So I'm going to hand it over to Shauna.
Yes, I wanted to show you guys some staple pieces that you need to have in your collection, or at least to start with. Everyone obviously has to have the gold satin. This is the starter gold satin from the 80s. A lot of people don't know that they actually made a reversible.
Ooh.
So if you can get your hands on a reversible, how rare they are. You have a black jacket and a gold jacket in one. The chalk line starters, those are from the 80s. A lot of people sleep on the cheerleader stadium. This is the Cliff Angle Spirit Stadium Club. This one was made for the cheerleaders on the sidelines.
I love that.
So I'm always a huge fan of the satins, the red, the white. And I feel like Mo needs to show her piece. Mo has one of my museum pieces of a white that it's all about the color combinations from the neck to the wrist. You'll see different styles, like you'll see in this gold, like how the lines are all different, right? Because this is a Stall Urban. This was before starters even existed. These are the golds back in the day. This bad boy right here is one of my like museum pieces from Chalkline because of the all white, how rare it is. How the lettering is in the back, the spelled out 49er versus a 49er that is written out. Here you go. That is money.
And that belongs to Mo, so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that one is Mo's. But then also the 90s right now. This ribbon, this is coming back. See the 90s ribbon like this?
Yes.
If you find a pro player with this, that's a staple piece in my collection. This is my oldest, the long. So before starter created jackets, DeLong used to send basic jackets to like the Mission, right, to the corner stores, and then they would embroider them themselves of what you wanted. So this is one of my oldest pieces from the like early 60s. And a pullover.
Oh my God.
Like
I
a
think
starter
I had one
pullover.
like that.
Oh my gosh,
Right, that's
memories.
a must. And a shark tooth and a Fanimation I have to show.
Oh my God.
So the Fanimation from Chalkline, they made it for every team. This is 1989. So cool. Every team has one. And the shark tooth. This is Logo Athletics when the 90s, they just started being more, right? Advertising was better and everything was a lot better in the 80s and 90s.
Marketing.
Right,
Yes.
marketing. Yeah. Those are some
Love it.
staple pieces. You know, this jean jacket though.
Oh my God.
And what's coming back in style, so since Claire
What size
Kittle,
is that?
I know, right? This jean jacket. This is a
We
pro
really
That
just want to
is
take the whole
nice.
rack, right?
but ever since Claire Kittle, like I gave her that piece when I met her, she is bringing back what's going to be for fashion
Quarter
next
zip.
year.
I love quarter zips.
Polos, quarter zips,
Polos.
the 90s niner like that.
That prep.
Christmas, this print you'll see a lot of polos into the seasons for the next teams.
Okay.
This
Polo.
one just sold to this morning, Lexi Hunter Pence's wife just bought this piece. So
Yes, we love
the
the
polos
Giants.
we're going into Giant season and I'm going to be
Yes.
having all those ready.
I love it.
Yeah, those are some staple
Thank you
pieces.
so much.
Thank you
y'all
so
for having
much.
me.
Can we just take the whole rack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
right.
can just take it.
The NASCAR, don't sleep on NASCAR too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh
Remember
yeah.
these,
Pull
like-
that out.
Yes.
Did we not have these in high school?
Oh my God.
Right?
Yes, we
So
did.
I had the Eminem one.
Yes.
Not the evidence.
Budweiser.
Oh, that's so
Yes.
crazy. We did have
Yes.
And with the Olympics coming up, like starter jackets, guys.
Oh my
that's
God.
Back
cute.
in the day. So
That's real
definitely
cute.
shop vintage, shop the polos
Yes.
right now.
This would be cute with some skinny jeans and like some like camo, like the old vintage
Yeah.
boots
Look
with
at
the
this.
little heel.
Okay,
Our
cowboy.
cowboy.
Come on,
This
cowboy.
one is what I wear for NFR.
That's cute.
Yes.
I love the yoke.
Yeah.
The yoke is yoke.
And these are the pieces that are great to do customized. So if you buy just sizes bigger and then alter it to you and make dresses, don't be afraid of the bigger sizes.
Don't.
Yeah,
Like,
I
don't be
agree.
afraid.
You can put a
Wear a
belt
belt.
on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
wear a belt.
And I would be cute with a belt. I'm just saying, with some cute boots as well.
Yes. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Right? I'm getting ready for 4th of July and all that.
We're going to be closing it off soon, but we definitely had to do some interaction with Mo's pieces as well as Shauna pieces, and just let us know in the comments which was your favorite. What do you want? You better hit Mo and Shauna up, okay?
So we're going to wrap this up. So conversations like this really show how football styles has always been more of a game. It's the culture, history, identity, all woven together.
At the end of the day, these pieces represent moments, memories, the people who wore them, and that's what makes sports fashion so powerful.
And that's exactly why sports fashion matters. It's not just what you wear to the game, it's how you style carries history, fandom, and self-expression forward. Until next time.
Thank you guys. Woo! Super Bowl!
Let's go Bad Bunny.
I know, because it's Bad Bunny. We're ready.